Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep and deconstructing the marketing behind DentaSmile Pro, a dental health supplement you see online. We're going to pull apart its sales pitch piece by piece to really understand the powerful techniques they use to get you to click buy.
Right out of the gate, they hit you with a powerful emotional hook, a customer story. This quote from Jason M. goes straight for a really common insecurity, feeling embarrassed about your teeth. It's a classic move, you know? They're trying to make you feel seen, to create a personal connection right away. So once they've got that emotional hook in, the pitch smoothly transitions into its first section, the big, bold promises. This is all about what the product claims it can do for you. And notice how broad these claims are. I mean, complete support in every aspect of oral health. Those are huge promises. Pairing those vague but really powerful phrases with the idea of getting results in record time, well, that paints a picture of a perfect, effortless solution, doesn't it? Okay, after making such big promises, they have to back it up, right? They need to explain how it all works. And that brings us to the next section, which is all about the formula, what they say is actually inside the bottle. The proprietary formula. You see this phrase all the time. It's a smart marketing term that makes it sound like they have a secret, one-of-a-kind recipe that you just can't get anywhere else. So let's pull back the curtain and see what they list. The marketing really hangs its hat on this number, 8. 8 key antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, and herbs. The sales page frames these as being scientifically proven to give you the best possible results. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Look at the stated purpose for each of these ingredients. Did you notice how many of them, chromium, bittermelon, banaba, are linked to supporting healthy blood sugar levels? It's a subtle but clever way of framing dental health not just as something in your mouth, but as part of your overall systemic wellness. And it's not just about what's in the product. The pitch also makes a big deal about what's not in it. Things like zero dangerous stimulants, non-GMO, and vegan are all buzzwords designed to make the product feel natural, safe, and totally in line with a modern, health-conscious lifestyle. So we've heard the big promises and we've seen the secret formula. But is that enough to get you to buy? Probably not. The next part of the pitch is all about building credibility. This is where they work to earn your trust using stories and safety standards. And here we go with another testimonial, this time from Clarice H. These quotes are marketing gold. They provide what's called social proof, creating this powerful impression that the product doesn't just work in theory, it delivered real, amazing results for actual people. It gets you thinking, hey, if it worked for her, it'll work for me. This next quote is really smart. It's designed to speak directly to anyone who's feeling skeptical. By showing a customer who started out unsure but ended up a true believer, it's basically giving you a gentle nudge to overcome your own hesitation and just give it a shot. This is a perfect example of how official-sounding language can build a sense of authority. When you see phrases like FDA-registered and inspected facility or USDA National Organic Program, it just gives the product this feeling of legitimacy and safety. It makes you feel more comfortable, even though those standards don't actually say anything about whether the product is effective. So they've built up the desire for the product and they've tried to build your trust. Now we get to the most crucial part of any sales pitch, turning your interest into an actual purchase. Let's dig into the offer itself and see how it's structured to make you act fast. Okay, so the conversation now shifts from all the amazing benefits to the bottom line. Let's have a look at the price tag, which you'll see uses a pretty common tiered strategy to guide your decision. And here it is, the classic good, better, best pricing model. That single bottle for $79, it's really just an anchor. It's there to make the 6-bottle ultimate pack at $49 a bottle look like an absolute steal. The whole setup is designed to steer you toward that biggest package. Now, to get you to actually click that buy button, they use 2 really powerful psychological triggers. First, they create a sense of urgency with phrases like order in the next 5 minutes. At the same time, they stack on the value with free shipping and a bunch of digital bonuses that they claim are worth over $400. All right, we've seen all the flashy claims, the secret ingredients, and the tempting offer. Now let's scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page to the stuff that's easy to miss but is so important, the guarantees and the disclaimers. For any of us buying something online from a brand we've never heard of, this is a huge question, right? A guarantee is there to make you feel safe, to lower the risk of you spending your money. So what exactly does DentaSmile Pro offer? On the surface, it's a really strong promise, a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Sounds great, but the fine print matters. You are responsible for the cost and the hassle of shipping the product back. It's a small hurdle, but it's often enough to make some people not even bother with the refund. And finally, we've arrived at the legally required statements. This is the part of the page that gives you the essential context for all those big, exciting claims you read at the top. And these points are absolutely fundamental. The FDA has not evaluated their claims. The product is not meant to cure any disease. The testimonial names, they've been changed. And here's the kicker. Results may vary. That one little phrase basically puts a giant asterisk next to all those bold promises from earlier in the pitch. We'll wrap up our analysis with this final, incredibly powerful promise. The idea of an effortless, shocking improvement to your life. I mean, that's the ultimate sales pitch. It taps right into that deep-down desire we all have for easy solutions to our problems. So, when you break down the architecture of a sales pitch like this, from the emotional story to the big promises to the pricing psychology and all the way down to the critical fine print, you really start to see how it works. And it leaves us with one final question for you. Now that you've seen the playbook, when you're faced with a pitch like this, what's the first piece of information you're going to look for?